Okay, hello to everybody again. I'm going to make a quick video. I want to show you all how to survive if you don't have a microwave, because some people microwaves may break. Everybody want to use a microwave and everything else. All right, if you didn't you lose all your electricity or whatever. You can do this with a generator, what I'm about to show you. All right, this is like what you would say a survival type issue. If certain things, your appliances, the gas, if you don't have gas stove, whatever. But let's say you don't have a microwave, you don't have anything, and certain things, your appliances are broke. Now I'm doing this just to show you what uh, I've come up with myself. I'm no, there's so many ways you can improvise. Now, this may seem a little bizarre to most people. Maybe two people may look at this like, oh, this is a good video. This may get thumbs down, but I don't really care about thumbs up or thumbs down. Usually people respect my opinion, and I thank the Most High for that, and those who do. So what I'm doing is it's very crazy, but it's going to be something that we need to learn to improvise on certain issues. Because if somebody, microwave break, or they don't have a toaster oven or things, I gotta go, I can't have no toast, I can't heat up my food, be quiet and watch this video. Now I'm about to show you something. It's going to be weird, but it works better in some points. Now you see this weird looking bowl. This is just a piece of paper. I can throw that out. There ain't nothing there. Trash there. I got everything set up in here, so my webcam is in my room. So as you see, this is a regular aluminum bowl, right? A mixing bowl. But I'm going to use it for something different. I'm going to put it on this black table, which is really not showing, I don't think, in the video. All right, but it's a black table here. I got it on the table. I have me some spinach here that I put in this aluminum container, right? I have some cheese, regular old cheese, and I got me some butter here. Since I'm susceptible to sodium, high blood pressure, and sugar diabetes or whatever that stuff, I don't deal with certain things. But this is 100% less cholesterol than butter or whatever. That's what they're claiming. So this is margarine from regular shoppers, essential, right? Now, the interesting part of this video is coming up in a few minutes. I just got to make sure I got everything, my ducks in place. I want everything to be clear. All right, and you see what I got here? Now, this is the part that's going to be weird. An iron. Your iron still works. Your iron still works. So, what you do, this is a good iron. I don't know these people at all, but it's called Rival, Rival, Rival. I bought this at Target a long time ago. All right, you put this iron opposite. Make sure all the water is out. Don't have it. You can't have an iron that had that safety thing on there. It should be common sense to turn your iron off, but they have certain safety issues on. This is a cheap iron, only $7.99 or something like that. But the thing about this iron is not really cheap. It's a real good iron. You just don't have some of those safety features on there for you forgetful people. So you just put this iron in there. You turn it on to about linen. You put it almost on linen, like the hottest, or you can put it on cotton between those areas. And you set it down opposite direction. This looks so weird. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, what is this weirdo doing? You put it there like that. You put this aluminum. Now this is, people may say that's dangerous. He shouldn't be doing that. Nah, what's dangerous is all those microwave cancer radiation cells going inside your food and you eating it. That's what's dangerous. But I'm not down in that, because you can just cover it with glass if you have a microwave. But this is just in case emergency. If something, your toaster oven break and you don't have no money, your microwave break and you don't have no money. So this is not something that you're supposed to do every day. So I'm just giving this out. So you have, your aluminum container. You put it right on it. Weird, ain't it? Of course, make sure it's not. Make sure it's not, and if you can hear it through the mic, you can hear it cooking it or heating it up. And you just stir it around. You can use a spoon, or I'm just using a knife because I'm about to use a butter, which is a little weird because I probably should have put the butter in before, but I just wanted to make sure it was all even because I forgot to put the fork in front of me, so I don't feel like moving. All right, so I'm just going to use my hand right now, wipe it off, and you can use this butter here. All I'm doing is put some of this butter because I don't like using salt. Put it right up inside of the spinach. That's what this is. This is spinach here. I know y'all like, man, that's a lot of butter. Yeah, mind your business. I like butter, okay? That's why you got high blood pressure and so all kind of other stuff. So I don't really have high blood pressure, but as you see it's cooking, you can see the steam. Thank the Most High for this camera is picking that up. And you just put it on there and you can stir it. You can just cook your food. And it's not going to get too hot to the point where it's boiling all over and too hot. You just heat it up for a while, and you just make sure you just move it around so it can be even, or you can just slide this back and forth like this so it can be heated up all the way through. This is, like I said, just for emergency only, if you want to heat your food up, and if you don't want to use your stove or whatever. I mean, if your stove is broke or you don't have anything else and your microwave break on you, it's good to learn how to improvise. You can still get certain, you can get an iron. That's what people may say, man, this is some jailhouse stuff you up there doing. Well, hey, I mean, eventually the way the world is going, we're going to have to use some of those tactics or strategies or whatever, those ideas that they use in jail. You're in the jail now. Just because you go to work every day don't mean you ain't in the jail. Don't get it twisted. All right, so I'm just going to show how you can hear it cooking. You don't want to heat it up for so long, and it's good that it's aluminum. I kind of bent this dish. It was circle, but I kind of bent it so to have a every way it can cool itself off, so you can just pick it up even though it's still cooking. So as you hear, I'm going to put the mic kind of close. Give it a nice smell. This is spinach. All right. Now this is canned spinach. So what I did was I rinsed it off. I, put it in another container. Rinsed it off about 2 or 3 times. And there you have it. So I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in this and a little bit of salt. All right. I just got this packs just to show you all right now. You can get you some real salt and pepper or whatever, but I'm just doing this since this was in my face. All right, so I just put my salt and pepper in there. I mean, there are other ingredients you can put in. You can get some sansong. It's like that red spice, which I like, and so that tastes good. Season. So you just go ahead and keep stirring. You can't cook it for so long. You just need to heat it until you see a few bubbles. And I know this is not good to use as plastic, but I'm not keeping it on there too long. So just let the air cool it off, and you put it back in there. You just got to have a level of common sense. You don't just sit there and let it melt and then all the. So you're supposed to, of course, using metal. But I just wanted to do this quick video to show you all. Now you see it steaming. All right, and you can do everything in here. You can cook anything. I cooked eggs in here just to see if it works. You can cook egg in there. You can fry an egg. You can fry. You can make grilled cheese sandwiches. You understand? So there's ways around a microwave and ways around a toaster oven if it breaks, because that's why they keep selling those things. Irons hardly ever break. So this is one of the cheap. I had this iron for a long time. All right, as you see, it's steaming. So to be safe, since you can grab the bottom of the iron this way, I have to turn my iron off towards the right, which is lefty loosey on it. the other end. And that's how I turn my iron off. So, boom, there you have it. Left it off. This is a good table, and it immediately I can hold it in my hand. It's not that's because it's in this aluminum. Aluminum don't hold that much heat, and it don't hold no type of electrical current at all. And this, the bottom of the iron, is aluminum too. Aluminum is not bad. It's a very soft metal. It's not going to hurt you but so much. When it comes down to cooking in it, it's not going to hurt you. But of course, if you got barium and aluminum all up in the batrachlous edges, I mean, in the skies, and it's coming down in a different type of form, then yes, it's going to hurt you. All right. So me, because I'm a little skinny, I can get away with eating a little bit more butter. And this says 100% less cholesterol, so I'm gonna put a little bit more in there because this stuff don't have no taste to it. So, and I guess I could show the way you can do your. I didn't want to make this video for so long, but I guess I'll show that real quick. You have to bear with me. I'm going to get my bread. I have white bread. I'm using white bread. So I'm using the bread that's easy to buy and that's cheap. This video is based on an emergency meal, just in case something happens. All right. So let me go and grab my bread. I wasn't going to show that in this video, so you all bear with me in a few minutes. All right. Now, the way you do your grilled cheese is pretty simple. A lot of people that went to jail, I haven't been to jail, and I don't claim it, but you learn certain things. Take your iron, of course, it's hot, so you grab the bottom of it. Don't be like, I mean, everybody got common sense. Well, some of us. Grab it here. This is a real light iron. It's very safe. Like I said, you have to use certain type of tactics just in case certain things happen, so you don't panic, because you know how people are. So you get you some aluminum foil. You cut it to the size of the bread. 2 pieces here. Boom. All right. Don't just do that. I should have did this over here, but who cares, right? Now, I already got this is already cooked. I got to put a little extra butter there. As you see, the steam is nice and hot. All right. Now, get you some bread. And I'm just using white bread, like I said. This is for emergencies. So who cares about what kind of bread it is if it's under emergency? You get you get whatever nourishment you can. All right. So you put your bread on both sides of the aluminum. And after you do that, you get your butter here and spread it on the bread. All right. What I'm doing is putting the butter. It's like margarine. I keep saying butter. It's not even. You put it on the bread. See if y'all can see that there. And you just kind of put it on there. This is some cheap old white bread. Just breaking all up. And after you do that, you flip it down on the aluminum that way, right? You do the same for the other one. Or if you want to, do it this way, you can put it on the aluminum itself. All right, so, but I'm going to put it on and I hope you all did not hear my stomach growling, because I am hungry and I'm going to eat this emergency food. So I thought I would just put this up, because I could have went to IHOP or something, right? and thank the Most High we are coming off the Sabbath. So what better time to show in this first day, which is Sunday, the evening and the morning is the first day, how to survive if you have to, if your appliances go bad, right? So, boom, flip it over that way. And I like butter, so you don't have to do what I'm about to do here. But just on one end, you put your butter on one piece of bread, not one extra piece of spread on one of the sides of the bread. That's just that much. All right. So what you do, you turn your iron back on. I'm about to turn it on. You're going to hear the clicky noises because I'm turning it to linen. When it comes to grilled cheese, you can use your American cheese or whatever, this Babylonian cheese, whatever you want to call it. This is like $1 cheese. Remember, this is a emergency type video, just in case. Put your cheese on either end, it don't matter, right? Move your butter knife out the way. Then you just put the cheese, this or this side on top. Now what I have to do is move this way, because I like things to be even. Boom. So now what you do, you just put your iron on top. I know you're like, this guy's going crazy. Yeah, maybe. But crazy in a good way, right? So you just leave it there. It may smush it down a little bit, who cares? This is emergency food. So it may take a few minutes, as the iron is doing its thing. I'm putting mine on linen. I need to stay. I want it to be hot. All right. 17 minutes. Wow, this is taking too long, ain't it? So that is, as you heard the tapping noise, that's my spinach. And this is real time, which is good. Okay, I left my fork. All right, so you check this periodically, of course. You just take the iron, turn it away from you. Turn it away from you. And you just flip. As you see, it's brown. It's not brown enough, but that's okay. If you want to even it out a little more, you take the whole thing. It's cool. Once you take that iron off, this aluminum is going to be cold. It's going to cool off very quick. You just flip it over like that. As you see, I flipped it over. This is the side with the butter. That's what the butter is for. I put a little too much on there because I like butter, okay? Sue me. All right, now, as you see, it's going to heat it up. It's going to constantly heat it up. The best thing to do is do it the reverse way I've done it. Make your sandwich first, then make your spinach or, make this first, even though it's still hot, but if you want it just real hot, I don't like my food real hot. So, but you just keep doing this process until you get the type of sandwich. Some people like theirs dark, real dark. I like mine in between, So you just leave it here to get it hot. And, just take it off. Wow, remember it's aluminum, so it's not going to burn anything. And as you see, it's cooking. See the brown? Boom. I wonder if I can do this with that snow, see what happens. All right. And by the way, that snow video that I made, that snow is in the corner, man. Get that real quick and show you. It's still here. The snow video that I just made, it's still here. It ain't melting. Just a little bit. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is crazy, man. All right. Now back to the other part of this. Let me get back to this. As you see, I'm about to heat it up again. Boom. Just do this a few times. It may take a little bit longer, but you know, hey, that's life. When you're in an emergency purpose, you want to eat, you want to have a toast sandwich or something. Get your iron. It's just as good. It gets just as hot. And you know, just wait. Matter of fact, you can hear it cooking it. So it works. All right. So there you have it. You know, I'm about to chow down real quick and eat this, you know, jail food. You know, that's what people call this, but it works. All right. Boom. You got you can flip it over, or you can just flip it the other way. It don't matter. You can either way. If you don't want to touch it, just because it's pretty hot, but you know, I can tolerate a little bit of heat. So there you have. You just keep doing that, and eventually, you know, the way you acquire your food, you want it a little darker or whatever, then you have to wait a little longer. But I'm hungry. I don't care if it was 100% regular white bread. It don't matter. I would eat it because I'm ready to eat. All right, so I'll be making more videos, of course, and this won't be the type of style videos I will be making in the near future. I just wanted to show if you do have to, you know, exercise some type of improvising, you can use an iron. All right, love you all. Shalom.